Hi guys. So today we are going to discuss about concept of parallelism. So in English, usually there will be like a long sentence and then there will be like some words used together. So there is a concept of parallelism or like uniformity in English. It means that the use of words must be like uniform. For example, if we use noun, it is better if we use all nouns. Adjective, all adjective. Adverb, all adverb. And then verb, for example, verb one semua. Verb two semua. Misalnya di sini, Adrian is a student, a businessman, and he likes art. Student adalah noun, kata benda. Businessman adalah kata benda. He likes art, dia suka seni gitu ya. Nah, ini kurang pas, jadi kita buat sebagai kata benda semua menjadi Adrian is a student, a businessman, and an artist gitu ya. Jadi otomatis diubah menjadi noun. Alda loves to swim, to dive, and snorkeling. Di sini diikuti dengan verb, tetapi to swim adalah pakai to dive pakai to, tiba-tiba snorkeling pakai ing. Nah, kita buat supaya seragam menjadi Alda loves to swim, to dive, and to snorkel. Berarti kalau pakai ing semua ya. Rizal is smiling, looking, and laughed. Nah, ini kurang pas, jadi harusnya menggunakan laughing. Putu went to market and buy something yesterday. Ada kata yesterday, maka kita tidak menggunakan kata buy, tetapi menggunakan past form. So it should be Putu went to market and bought something yesterday. Karena di sini ada kata keterangan waktu sudah lampau ya, maka kita menggunakan past tense. Putu went to market and buy something every day. Nah, di sini ada every day, mohon maaf nih harusnya pisah. Kemudian Putu goes to market and buy something every day. Kemudian ada yang lain yaitu Putu went to market and Putonon is not only handsome but also he is generous. Di sini ada kata not only berpasangan dengan but also. Nah, karena sama-sama setelah not only itu adalah kata sifat, adjektif, setelah ini juga kata sifat, maka kita tidak usah menambahkan kata he is lagi. Kita cukup menggunakan kata Tony is not only handsome but also generous. Jadi supaya setelah not only dan but also itu sama-sama diikuti dengan adjektif. Both berpasangan dengan and. Maka ya sama-sama menggunakan di sini Naufal is both a student and a businessman. Sama-sama diikuti oleh noun. Nabil is not only diligent in campus but also at home. Kalau kita kayak bahasa Indonesiain, itu sepertinya udah aman-aman aja ya. Nabil itu tidak hanya cerdas di kampus, tapi juga di rumah. Kayaknya baik-baik aja, tetapi kalau kita perhatikan setelah not only diikuti kata sifat, setelah but also kata keterangan tempat. Nah, ini kurang pas sehingga harus bagaimana? Ya, harus sama-sama ya. Kalau diikuti dengan kata keterangan tempat, ya kata keterangan tempat semua. Kalau kata sifat, ya kata sifat semua. Maka kita ubah menjadi seperti ini. Nabil is diligent. Not only, nah diikuti adjective adverb of place, not only in campus but also at home. Okay? So now let's take a look at the example of the exercise. Number 1, after retirement, he plans on traveling to exotic locations, dine in the finest restaurants, and playing a lot of golf. Kita perhatikan di sini he plans on traveling, dine, and playing. Nah, dua pakai ing ya, maka di sini bukan dine tapi dining. She was both surprised by and pleased with. Both dengan and, sama-sama diikuti adjektif, kata sifat, terkejut, dan bahagia. What came after the break was even more boring than, nah ini posisinya adalah bukan had come before ya, than what had come before. Ini harusnya ada kata what-nya. Kemudian yang number 4, he would find the missing key neither under the bed, neither berpasangan dengan nor, bukan dengan or. So it is incorrect. And then, depending on the perspective of the viewer, the film was considered laudable. Able itu adalah kata sifat. Aus juga kata sifat. Nah, kalau iti itu adalah kata benda. Kayak creativity, reality. Supaya menjadi kata sifat harus bagaimana? Bukan mediocrity, tapi mediocre. So, number 5 also incorrect. And then number 6, he exercised not only in the morning. Ini langsung aja bisa ya. He exercised not only in the morning, but he also exercised every afternoon. It seems correct, but kalau kita ubah menjadi lebih efisien lagi, kita bisa he exercised not only in the morning, but also every afternoon. That is enough. Okay? Working 4 hours per week is much more relaxing than 5 days per week. That is enough. Jadi tidak ada pengulangan lagi, tidak ada redundance, tidak ada berlebihan gitu. Sam is always good natured, generous, and helps you. Langsung aja helpful ya. Either you have to finish the project or the contract will be cancelled. So it is correct. Jadi udah pilihan. Kamu harus nyelesain projectnya atau kontraknya akan di-cancel. And then number 10, the courses that you are required to take are more important than those you choose. Boleh sih sebetulnya, atau the courses that you choose. That's no problem. Kalau mau lebih efisien, jadi dicoret diganti those you choose. Jadi supaya tidak ada pengulangan kata the courses that. Nah, seperti ini. Jadi langsung the courses that you are required to take are more important than those you choose. And is there any? Oh, no. Okay. I think that's all. Thank you. Bye.